Hey Survivor, welcome to episode 181 of the Vibrant Survivor podcast. One of the hardest parts of narcissistic abuse is realizing that the relationship may be over, but the aftermath isn't. Sometimes survivors are left holding the emotional, financial, and logistical bag long after the narcissist is gone. And we're going to talk about it. But first, let's self-regulate with a 4-4-8 breathing exercise, if you'd like. And I invite you to kick off your shoes if that's available to you. Plant your feet on the floor or ground. And just settle into your seat. And we're going to inhale for 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 8. Ready? Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do you notice in your body? Grab your notebook and pen, and let's dig in. Hey Survivor, welcome to the Vibrant Survivor podcast. Do you want to disconnect from a narcissistic or toxic situation and heal? Are you Googling how to identify a narcissist, narcissistic abuse, and boundaries? Are you feeling stressed and lonely while trying to avoid being sucked back in and lied to again? Hey, I'm Lesley. As a busy wife and mom, I fell for the lies and manipulations of narcissists. I wasted my time, talents, and money on users who kept moving the goalposts. I wanted real relationships and business opportunities and to enjoy life with my family. Instead, I struggled with anxiety, panic attacks, and insomnia, and I couldn't trust my body or anybody until I took a holistic approach to healing. In this podcast, you'll find tips for healthy living, trauma healing, and boundaries so that you'll have the freedom, confidence, and inner peace to respond, not react, after narcissistic abuse. Take a deep breath in, let it out slowly, and just relax. This time's for you. After my dad died, certain realities surfaced shortly thereafter. The lack of preparation in terms of life or even for death, financial instability, the lack of planning, and just a lot of unresolved stuff. And now my sibling and I are helping my mom to navigate life after years of dysfunction and help her live her best life in her golden years. Let's take a look at that. Narcissistic abuse often creates long-term instability. It's not just emotional. There's financial abuse, there's avoidance, say of getting counseling, getting help, going to rehab. There's lack of accountability, just managing chaos, the lack of planning, the refusal of help, and just control through dysfunction and chaos and drama, or even just physically. And many narcissists leave other people to absorb all of the fallout of their choices. Along with that, survivors can often become cleanup crews. And this is the part where survivors may become fixers or organizers, rescuers, emotional support systems. And those of us who struggle with pleasing and appeasing need to really be mindful of this. So even after divorce, death, separation, and just estrangement, abandonment, the nervous system can still remain activated because there's still a lot to go through, a lot to process, a lot to manage and navigate going forward or figure out for the future. And the triggers don't always come from the person. Sometimes the triggers can be things. It can be paperwork. It can be debt that needs to be paid. It can be memories in the form of, say, photo albums or just things like that. Family dynamics. It could be financial stress or some other unfinished business. And that's where healing can get complicated when those reminders are, ingrained in every aspect of just daily life. Wellness, while dealing with the aftermath, is totally possible and needs to be kept practical. Things like setting healthy boundaries, knowing where your property begins and ends and where someone else's starts, getting rest. How's your sleep? How's your sleep routine? Having support systems, groups that you can go to where there's maybe an open share, or family or friends that you know and trust, or other relationships, maybe a colleague that you can confide in, or a mentor, or it could be a counselor or therapist. And along with that, therapy and coaching is an important part of healing and recovering, being able to have guidance in processing all of the things, all of the aftermath, everything that's happened to you is so important, or coaching. And then going a little deeper, nervous system regulation, doing things like the 4-4-8 breathing exercise that we do every week here on the podcast, or just meditation, being able to move your body, doing movement bilaterally to help balance and calm your brain and body, having realistic expectations. Hello, that means firing the perfectionist. And also just refusing to carry shame that isn't yours to carry. The bottom line here is that their dysfunction is not your identity. Just know that the end of a relationship doesn't automatically end the impact. And even when someone's gone, that doesn't mean that your body, your mind, your life haven't been impacted by what has happened. But the good news is the resilience that helped you to survive can also help you to rebuild your life. And you are not responsible for the damage that was created by someone else, but you do get to decide what happens next and how you are going to move forward and live your life. Remember, the resilience that helped you survive can help you rebuild your life. Thanks for tuning in, Survivor. Your resilience matters. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. If this podcast has helped you understand who and what you're dealing with, sharpen your discernment, and move forward on your healing journey, share it with another survivor. Help me help others by leaving a review for the show. And let's connect on social. Take a screenshot, share it in your IG stories, find and tag me at The Vibrant Survivor, and I'll share your post too. I look forward to connecting with you on IG and seeing you back here. You're not alone and you're not crazy. Know who you're dealing with, know who you are. Take care, and I'll meet you back here next week. Bye-bye.